Alright, we have a new chapter of Gakkou Gurashi. Oh, Water Flame. I really applaud your team's scanlation efforts, but isn't this just a little too brutal now? To have these wonderful montages. It's like, they've been doing this little intro page for quite a while now. And it just gets sadder and sadder juxtaposed with the actual pages. But we actually have hope now. Returning to the school, knowing that the tap water with the swamp water unpurified from it is the miracle treatment they've been waiting for, is the thing that might be able to save their poor zombifying comrade, Kurumi-chan. Here we see them in happier days, hanging out on the roof. Yuki still has her hat. This is maybe back when they were doing the pool party sports fest thing, I don't know. It seems like almost fan service. But why would they be doing fan service now? Alright. Everywhere an unsettling rain. All the schoolyard zombies. I forgot how the last chapter ended. I forgot who got the big bite. I forgot. Oh god. I was talking about hope because I forgot. Yes. This is something that happens. Mikun might be done. It could be that in the end they return to the 3 that they started with. Jesus. People were talking maybe it was like a fake out. She's still alive by the time these people, presumably from the Randall Corporation, come to her. But she took a big bite to the neck. They can't understand what they're saying. It looks like they're speaking in English. It's a really cool effect to have like English text, but all scattered and pixelated and stuff. It looks like it says good friend here. And perhaps yeehaw? And then bitten here in this panel. She's not the sample. Finish her. Oh, man. Okay. Yuki reaching out to Kurumi. It's alright. It'll be okay. Any minute now, she'll be back with the medicine. Sneakin', it'll be fine. Jesus, this is... God, really gonna do it like this? The simultaneous conversation about how for sure someone is alive while they hear the shot killing her in another room. God. Oh, this is so terrifying. But now they know there's other human beings there. They know there's human beings firing guns there. And the problem is this, in some sense, like they think there's so many reasonable reasons to shoot a gun right now. You know, you're killing zombies or something. That their terror is masking the tragedy of what's actually happening. A lot of them. Don't hear any screaming. Stay calm and wait. So knocking at the door. It's me. From the rhythm of the knocking, she thinks it's Mikun. There's no way, right? I don't even know what I want. I don't know. I think it would be kind of BS if she was alive, I'll be honest. Because they gave us the bite, which had a whole lot of cinematic weight. Then they showed her lying there dying. The soldier saying, "Finish her," and the loud bang of the shot being taken. If that's all a fake out, that's a little disappointing. And yet, I want her to be alive. I would actually be so happy if she was alive. Jesus. Okay, alright. She made it. Somehow she made it. I don't know what they were shooting at. I don't know. She's bloody. She's dying. She got bit right on the neck. She brought the hat. Oh God. She brought the hat in the water. She's giving her mouth to mouth to make her drink it. Smart. Smart. God. It's just so grim. Just the kind of physicality of what's happening. These almost like ritualistic things. Things that we bound up in our associations with intimacy or love. And are being done out of a deep love. With a deep, deep friendship. But it's just so brutal. It's just so brutal. But I guess there's hope. She swallows the water down. Oh man. 2 down. But Mikun's still alive. I don't know what happened. I don't know why they didn't shoot her. I thought she would have just got shot in the head. And that would be it. They really, really faked us out. I don't know what possible explanation they could have for her still being alive. Or how she got away from the armed security people. Or how she got back through all the zombies. But I'm happy she's alive, man. I'm happy she's alive. I think I really want the happy ending for this series. I want the miraculously happy ending. Even if it's BS, even if it involves even like a retcon or something, I just really want these characters to be happy. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. And it's like I don't know. That's just where I'm at. I can't make apologies for it. I can't deny it. I can't claim that I'm doing this for the sake of my investment in it as a story, you know, for the sheer quality of the series, for the bringing it to the most emotional, powerful conclusion possible. I'm not speaking to those things anymore. I'm not even caring about that anymore. I'll just be real with you. I just want the happy ending. I just want to be happy. Push yourself. Continue to rest. He sits up. Just in a really bad way. What does she have to say? Okay, so this is what happens. They're talking. She's bitten. It's a mercy killing. But order? What order? I don't fucking care. We're all gonna die anyways. Whoa. Don't get away from. So the soldiers shot each other. Okay, wow, okay. Now that I'm actually pretty happy with. No. How do I put this? I'm not happy with, okay, I take back everything I just said. I don't just care about the happy ending, okay? I'm still really interested in this as a story. I'm still very curious about how they're going to resolve things, and I still have a lot of faith that things are going to be resolved well. This, I think, is actually really resolved well. That up until now, these faceless Randall people, this sort of non-zombie threat that's been looming over them and has been kind of threatening them in various ways, there hasn't been an ounce of humanity from it. The last time we kind of encountered humanity from the Randall Corporation is when those scientists had that like QED, we're all gonna die thing on the whiteboard. Since then, they've been basically kind of robotic in what they've been doing. And I never really thought that was realistic. I thought that was kind of just sort of plot convenience, you know? And also maybe ignorance on their part, that they knew they were tracking people that were dangerous, that needed to be eradicated for whatever reason, that they were ordered to. But that when it came down to it, in this situation, when they're actually face to face with one of these girls, the fact that they have a change of heart, I think that's really good. That's really real. It's a kind of sadness, another sort of element of tragedy that we hadn't encountered. The fact that they have to shoot each other, that it's come to this. Oh man. So I guess they all died in the firefight. Sure. Gotta hurry. Slowly. Nuclear missile. 2 days. Alright, so we saw that be set up before. We kind of had forgotten about it. Or at least I had. But yes, their plan is just to nuke the infected site. So they have 2 days. 2 days to do something. He okay? No, he told you the important information, so now he's gotta die. Oops, I went the wrong direction. Yeah, I went the wrong direction. It's because I was reading stuff on the Viz site and it goes the other direction. Problem. You have to hurry. There'll be a missile, he said 2 days. Oh man. Okay. They got a lot against them. What can they do? What can they possibly do? Okay. Sorry. Next time you should come here with me. Maybe it really would have been better to allow Randall to capture us. It didn't work in the end, but I don't regret it. Fine with this. This way we can be together till the very end. At least that worked out. Yeah, that was something quite a few chapters ago. Before they made up their mind to flee once more. They had come to that conclusion. But they might not really know what they can possibly do to salvage this situation. They might not know how to save themselves or anyone else. But they can be together till the very end. That is also a fine thing to prioritize. If you think that's really all you have left, is dying alone or dying together, why not die together? At least that's worked out. Thanks. That's not good enough. Okay. Alright. So we kind of reaffirm this sediment, this really kind of hopeless sediment that they had resigned themselves to so many chapters ago. If that's not good enough. We're just us, then it would be fine with that. But right now, there are people waiting for us. They're university friends. There must be a radio or something. Talk to someone at Randall and get them to cancel themselves. Okay. So once again, someone heads out into the school. I feel tragedy is approaching. I feel... Because Rize hasn't really been the fighter type ever. This is her first time probably going out there and actually swinging things at zombies. I feel like she's throwing up a lot of flags for herself. Things will go poorly. But we'll see. You know, hope springs eternal. Okay, Yuki stops her. She's seen this pattern too many times. I don't want you to go. Chen, you're the one who showed me. It was so hard after that day. It was painful. I always wanted to give up. Every day I thought, just quit already. You were always there to save me. You showed me so many fun things. So this is really a theme that they've talked about quite a bit. That in the end it was Yuki that saved them. It's Yuki that keeps them going. First in the days where she was delusional, perhaps only willing herself to be delusional about the situation. But in doing so, bringing them so many fun experiences, taking their mind off things, giving them something to live for. And I think this sort of mentality, it's like something that is worth examining in a lot of aspects of your life. You need hope. You always need some belief that there exist things worth struggling for, and that those things will eventually come to you in greater and more consistent, rewarding forms. Like, it's not just enough to kind of have a vague hope that maybe things could change, but you need evidence of what they could change into today. You need something that you can really believe in. You need something that you think you could experience. So it's more important than just giving them hope that maybe someday this whole zombie thing will be over. It's showing them that there could still be joy in their heart, that there could be happy emotions, that if that day comes to pass, it will be worth it because of those feelings. I think that's so important, you know? Not just in the abstract, things could get better, but there are good feelings still inside of you, and you can bring them into reality. I don't know. It's not right. That's not true. All I did was push the hard stuff onto you and run away. But it's true too. See, I see an analogy here. This is what I'm thinking about. Is I've been reading a lot lately about how, for so long, people who kind of believe in revolutionary politics, who want to see major changes to the current capitalist system, have resigned themselves to kind of folk politics, to local resistance, to small communes, to kind of minor incremental change. They've given up on the idea of utopia. They've given up on the idea of a true good ending, right? And it's this book I'm reading is arguing like, no, that's not good. That you need to kind of counter the prevalence of the dominating ideology with the suggestion that the counter ideology could eventually become as dominant, could eventually change the world on as profound a scale. And often this is criticized because it's like, oh, if you don't have a concrete plan on how to get there, you're just pushing all of the hard work of actually making it happen onto other people. But is that the worst thing? Is that not perhaps a more powerful relationship than everyone slaving away under the practical, everyone suffering and limiting themselves to what they think is immediately realistic or achievable? Is it not better to have that utopian spirit, to allow yourself to see glimpses of a happier future, to allow yourself to really dream? I think this is the role that Yuki takes as the utopian. Maybe she thinks she's running away. Maybe you can criticize her saying she's putting all the hard work onto other people. But if it's not for this utopian thinking, there's no point to any of it. That's why I'm thinking. Come back as fast as I can. Okay. Okay. She leaves. Yuki is left basically all alone with the two mostly comatose patients. Risen, armed with just the broom, bearing down against waves of zombies. Continuing about an accusation, not really, they're taking another break. Okay. Okay. Oh, there's a possible transcript of bubbles from scrambled English. I like the way they did this. Yeah, I think that's really cool. Yeah, that she can barely understand the English because she's kind of half passed out. And Japanese English is pretty good. Hollywood in some places. God, it isn't a real word. Okay, let's see. It's alright, we're here to help you. Where's your friends? She's bitten. She's not the target. Finish her. Stand by. Don't kill yet. She's bitten. It's mercy killing. It's an order. The order. What order? I don't think you were all gonna die anyways. Alright. I think it's you gotta hurry. Not you gotta hurry necessarily, but yeah. Alright, okay. Very cool. I thought that was really well done too. Another good chapter. Some very interesting messages sort of philosophically about what it means to be living under dire conditions, what it means to hope for a better future, kind of the two routes to change. Yeah, all this stuff is very interesting to me. All bound up in a story so brutally tragic at times. Overall, I'm happy that Mikun is alive. And I'm happy with how it was resolved. The soldiers shooting each other, I thought that was pretty great. Again, it sounds like I'm a really terrible person when I say sentences like that. The soldiers shooting each other was really great. You understand. Okay. That's enough for now.